somebody order a healthy portion of gun souls? How's it going, folks? It's me, Tangociss, and today we're reviewing Remnant 2, a game where I picked it up and unintentionally played with living daylights out of, as well as grabbing a platinum trophy and 100% for all of the total trophies of the DLCs. But is the game any good? Well, the short answer is definitely yes, but let's go ahead and hop into review as normal, shall we? So the first positive point is gameplay, and combat. Gunplay, technically speaking as well, you use guns in it, but right off the bat, combat feels more fluid and responsive compared to its predecessor. The gunplay is tight, the melee feels impactful, and the dodge roll mechanic, as you've probably guessed already if you've ever played a Souls game before, is as crucial as ever. The game also introduces an expanded archetype system, which is basically your classes, which allows you to create more specialised builds, which means if you want to go ahead and snipe enemies from middle distance or go one guns blazing with a dog by your side, can't go around if you attack dog, you know. But yeah, you've got a good opportunity to mess around with various builds and all that. Good fun. So up next is the story and the atmosphere. Well, you've probably guessed it already by the looks of things if you played the first game and stuff, but the game's world is grim, haunting, and steeped in mystery. While the narrative probably isn't the strongest point, which is technically a negative point if I'm going to be honest with you, the environmental storytelling does a lot of the heavy lifting. You'll be exploring bizarre realms, encountering enigmatic NPCs, and piece together lore as you fight your way through hordes of grotesque enemies. You ever see some of those Nerude zombie enemies on the Nerude map? Yeah, it's definitely some of them. They are definitely a bit on the grotesque side, shall we say. Just make sure you keep an eye out for audio logs, books and whatnot. You'll get the environmental storytelling from those, you know, so keep a wee eye for those. So yeah, up next is the co-op experience. One of Remnant 2's biggest draws is the free player co-op mode. Playing with friends enhances the experience tremendously. You know, different builds and whatnot, synergies and all that fun stuff. It sort of makes your encounters feel a bit more rewarding and tactical. You know, coordinating who wants to bring, like, what weapons, who's bringing what classes, do you want to go support, do you want to just go ahead, go DPS, that kind of thing, you know. Aside from that, however, us solo players, we aren't left in the dust. The game has scale and difficulty, which ensures a fair challenge, even if we're tackling the game alone, which is nice. And speaking for the technical performance, visually, as you can see, Remnant 2 looks fantastic, with the detailed environments and eerie creature designs. But performance-wise, which is, I know we're technically speaking, a negative point, there are some issues such as frame drops and bugs and a few balancing issues that you might think that need ironed out. Although, thankfully, the developers, at least for what I'm aware of, have patched things, which is nice. So since I have technically covered the negative points already, and there really isn't any neutral areas to look into, let's go ahead and talk about the Platinum Trophy experience, which thankfully wasn't too bad. So you will need to re-roll your campaign or adventure mode a few times to take care of bosses and to find different weapons and armor. So there is an element of RNG to the Platinum, but overall, aside from one trophy which you need to beat a boss without taking damage, which you can do in the Ravager boss fight by shooting the dough, which works for the trophy. It's not a bad platinum to go for, I have to say. So is Remnant 2 worth your time to finish things off? Well, if you like intense action, difficulty, RPG mechanics, and, well, if you like Souls games in general, then this game is an absolute must play. I definitely enjoyed it now myself. So, though if you aren't too fond of the RNG mechanics, a wee bit of the bugs and glitches, or not too fond of the weaker narrative, it might not be for you, but I still would recommend it anyway, even if you do grab it on sale. But as I said, for me though, well, I really enjoyed it, and I enjoyed getting the Platinum Trophy, so yeah, pick up the game, it's good fun. What are your thoughts then, folks? Did Remnant 2 deliver for you? Let me know down in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.
Together! Corner it for me, quick now!